Hi there, and welcome to Weirdie Day. It's Maria. I'm here again. And I took out some pinks and purples from the Chen House set, and I'm just gonna order them somehow of what I think is, let me see, what I think might be. Some of them are red, and I think like maybe I'll do this one. It's a red pink. This one is red, so I'm gonna do that there. This is a red pink. And this is a red pink. And this one is a red pink. This one is a red pink. Then we got these that are pink. I think we're gonna go like maybe like that. Maybe we're gonna go like this. I don't know. No, maybe we're gonna go like this. I don't know. Maybe we should get these out. The red. These two might go out. And then might want to change that one to go here. Here, we'll have to test that. Maybe they're too even. Maybe we'll go like this and connect them like that. Hey everyone, hi Chris, hi Anne, lovely to see you guys. Let's see if that's okay. I'll just make a little sequence to see the colors. Of course they all. See. I want to see this one compared to these. Yeah. I think actually we need to take the first one, this one out. This is too red. And then maybe start here. Yeah. Like that. I'm just checking out the colors. Tina's here in silence. I don't know. I'm here. I'm here. Ah, bad boys, bad boys. Here we go. Let's see, I think I got it. I think it's gonna be okay. This one has to be this way around. And we're gonna do this one. It's almost blue, but it's gonna be like that. Then I'll have to count how many we have in the end. Yeah, I think this is good. So we have 3, 6, 9, that's 10. Oopsie, it's a 10. But that's fine, we'll do a 10. Because I think the colors fit, so we could take this one out. I think that's the one that might be the most, yeah. Then we got a 9. We're gonna go with a 9. So we got 4 purples, we got 4 pinks, and an in-betweener. Hi Tracy, hi Bev, hi Ross, hi Kathy, lovely to see you all. And if I forgot something or someone that I couldn't see, then hi to you too. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna start this party right here, and that's gonna spread out. That's gonna spread out from there. I actually think that that's my sole starting point. I'll have one starting point, and we'll just work our way out from there. Because I feel like doing that today. Sometimes you just, hi Julie, lovely to see you. So sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. And today the flow is that we got one starting point, and then we'll just let that develop out in all directions as far as it will go. And if all of a sudden I realize that I should have had another starting point, then I'll make more starting points. But so far, so good. So here we go. I actually think that already I should have started that one because that one finished there, so that would be a natural follow-up to let continue up here. I like to do that. And then I got one more place. Started with this one going up there. There we go. So yeah, I had a good day today. I finally got my hair combed out. It was like a big bird's nest was sitting on top of my head. That was horrible. Yeah, I have this that I put it on top of my head and then I just leave it up there, and then it becomes a bird's nest. So, and then I become like, oh my god, I have to comb it out. That's gonna be a nightmare. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then it just gets worse and worse. And then all of a sudden it's sort of like dreadlocks. But that happens within like 2-3 days actually, because I have this wavy hair. I don't have curls. I have wavy, like mermaid wavy hair, which is really quite annoying because I don't know. I think it's something. I never really had problems with my hair when I was living in Spain. So I think it's something about the humidity in the air that does that. Or maybe the water in Spain was very soft, and here it's extremely hard. So I am not sure what it is, but yeah, it's like that. But now I got it done, so I did something nice for myself today. Also, I did a facial mask. That's kind of funny. And I did something. It's a foot mask. Foot mask, I think it's called. So I had fun with that. So yeah, I did something nice for me, which I rarely do. I had to go all the way to the post office because I had to send some books to another artist, to Johanna. And I got that done too, so I'm a happy camper. Because I'm really bad at going to the post office because it takes me half an hour to walk out there. But we actually managed to take the bus half the way, so we didn't have to walk so far. That bus comes really rarely, so it's an annoying bus. But we managed to get it done, so that's a good thing. We got things done, and that's always nice when you feel like you got something out of the way that you should have done. And so I'm happy about that. And then me and Victoria just had a general good time as usual. We always have a good time. And we had burgers tonight. Yeah, big greasy burgers I made. Lovely burgers, and Victoria helped shaping the patties. And then I make grilled red onion and fresh chopped red onion for mine. And I also made burger, and we got cheese on them as well. And then there was some truffle boats, some potato veggies, I guess they called. But that was really nice. So yeah, we even also managed to get a nice din din. So that was good. We had a nice time with that. Otherwise, I got all the Patreon books sent out or ordered. They don't get sent out immediately. Unfortunately, I would like them to get sent out immediately, but they don't because I choose standard shipping because otherwise it would be a lot more expensive. I mean, it's the shipping is eating a lot of the budget, and I was looking into because if you have Prime, you get free shipping, and I was like, well, like Prime is like $8 a month or something like that, and I spend about $100 a month on shipping when I ship all the books out. Every time it's like between $3 and $10 for each one of the books. So it's like really the shipping is in, it eats a lot. A lot of the times the shipping is actually more than the actual book. And so I thought, okay, if I take Prime, then I get free shipping, and that would really, help. Um, but I found out that even with Prime, author copies are not eligible for free shipping. Nope, they are not eligible for free shipping. So it doesn't matter if I have Prime, I still have to pay the freaking shipping. And it's just another way to get money out of the artist, I guess. It's just I mean, if you buy for a minimum of money, then usually you'll get free shipping if you buy for like $25 or in the German one it's €25. But with the author copies, that rule does not apply. And and the premium Amazon, then still doesn't apply that you can get free shipping. So I think that's a really shitty way of them to do things because okay, fyldt den dog op. Fordi det kan ikke holde sig for evigt, det der. Har du brugt alt vandmelonen? So yeah, we got some watermelon that Victoria is bringing to school tomorrow. Yeah, it is. Exactly, it's not really fair. It's so annoying. No, but you're not buying author copies, friend. Author copies, when you buy author copies, free shipping does not apply. So, unless you have an example where you bought author copies, then I mean that's the problem of it. That it won't apply on author copies. I can get free shipping on the items that qualify, but it says that the author copies does not qualify for free shipping, which is BS because it's just stupid. Because then I would, if I paid Prime, I would be saving maybe $80-90 a month on the shipping because actually a lot of the Patreon is eaten up by shipping. So, and I was thinking, oh, that's a smart way to, minimize the shipping thing if I get Prime, but it isn't. There's nothing gonna minimize the shipping because author copies are not eligible for free shipping. So that's another way that they make sure that because author copies, then Amazon doesn't get they get their cut through KDP because they already get the cut there, one cut, but they don't get the extra cut that they normally get when they're selling on Amazon because I'm getting the author price. But then, of course, a way for them to make sure that they get something is in the shipping part. Um, Hi, Kathy. They print on demand, so they print them when they get ordered. So they're not already printed. They get printed on demand. So when somebody buys it, then the process starts and they print it and send it out. They send them out from print facilities. Um, it's a print on demand company, KDP, which is good because I don't have to do a huge investment or something in order to have stuff on stock. Wow, this is looking good. I'm liking it. But I really think that it's unfair, the thing about free shipping. Um, but yeah, it's just the way it is. No, that's not why, Lindsay. It's because they want extra money for it. It's not because they can't do it in 1 or 2 days. It's just because they want the authors to pay the shipping no matter what. So author copies are not eligible for free shipping. They should have discounts for authors on shipping for sure. I think it's insane when I order how much part of it is the shipping. It's like crazy. Hi, Tammy. Did you ask them about author copies, Lindsay? I'm talking about author copies. I'm not talking about what you can when you buy them on Amazon the same way. It's not the same thing. But you have to order through Amazon as an author. But buying author copies is not the same as buying the print books. They're still on demand, so they won't get printed before I order them. But they wouldn't be able to fulfill 1 to 2 days shipping because they will be able to fulfill that, but there will be the production time that could be 3 to 5 days in some cases. But depending on where you actually get them. I mean, in Germany, the German Amazon, they ship out, they get them printed pretty quickly and shipped out really quickly too. I guess it's just really efficient. Or maybe the printers don't have that much to do, I don't know. But of course, they would have a problem being able to guarantee that it would ship in 1 to 2 days on Prime when they have to print on demand. But that doesn't justify that you can't get free shipping. I mean, it's of course understandable that they won't be able to fulfill 1 to 2 days, but free shipping, that they should be able to fulfill. I mean, those with Prime that order my books on Amazon, they get free shipping. It's just me that can't get free shipping on them with Prime because I'm the author. So here I have to make some backtrack. I better do that right away. I think I'm gonna be backtracking here. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just like, you know, relieving my tension about it, telling you guys about how unfair I think it is that I can't get free shipping on the author copies, but it's just the way it is. There's nothing really to do about it, is there? Then we're gonna go up here. Oh my god, they have this song in her music lessons that they have to like practice singing, and I don't know if it's called the cup song or something. And she's singing it constantly. It's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Totally. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. But she's of course just practicing for school, so she needs to be able to practice. But that song is really annoying now. That song is getting very annoying. Yeah. I'm first confused. Hindi na kung hindi na pa Okay. So we're still gonna backtrack until we finish backtracking.
Then afterwards,
Yeah, for the music class to learn the Weirdie song. Yeah, that would be nice to have what they cost to ship as a tip. That would be nice. I don't know. The shipping is just like sometimes really annoying because then I end up. Yeah, well, it's just the way it is. That is why I've been contemplating right from the beginning if I should do the 25 tire at all, because the shipping is killer and it's just so stupid. But I still haven't given up. Yeah, I'm quite sure. I mean, it's just because if somebody's got Prime, they can get the book for 25.99. But then, of course, they wouldn't get all the other perks of being a Patreon. That's for sure. Um, it's just really this shipping thing is sort of like so annoying because I think it's so expensive. I mean, within the states, it's between $4 and $5, but when it goes outside, then it's like crazy. And also, it depends, like it varies. Yeah, but Prime does not apply. Um, Apparently, what I found out when I did a tryout of Prime was that author copies do not are not eligible for free shipping. So it doesn't matter if you got Prime. As an author ordering author copies, you still don't get the free shipping. They just don't. They say they don't qualify for free shipping. I mean, they might not. It would make sense if they don't qualify for 1 to 2 days delivery, but free shipping, I don't see where the problem is with that. But yeah, I do is because they want to make money off of the authors who order author copies because they don't get a big cut, so they pull the money home in shipping price. I mean, it's simple enough what they're doing. It's just really unfair. So they just say that author copies are excluded; they're not eligible, just like that. Because I thought that it would be cool that I paid the Prime every month because it would save me, yeah, $80, $90 a month, which is a lot of money because it eats my profits. It eats my profits. But that was not the case, so I was disappointed with that. So now I backtracked on that, all the places where I thought it would be appropriate to backtrack. Colorless blender, you can use it between two colors that you want to blend, for instance. You can also use it to dilute one color so that it gets lighter. You can also bleed away mistakes with it. There we go. There's a lot of uses for it. Let me see, I'm going to put this one here. So now we're going forward again. You can dilute. It's actually the colorless blender is just a blender with the ink alcohol that has no color to it. And then you can sort of make nice transitions between the colors. I don't really use it for, yeah, but I use it if I want to do tip to tip blending where I go from light to dark, or if I want to erase something. That's where I use it. In other cases, I don't really use it. So I'm not a big user of the colorless blender. I really like. I mean, if I should recommend a colorless blender, I would recommend getting the colorless blender from the Chameleons. That one is really great at erasing mistakes. Um, it's a very good. I mean, it varies how those also because each brand they have a different component of their colorless blender, so they may work differently. And the one that I found that works the best for correcting mistakes is the one from the Chameleons. That one is really magical. A really good one. But there's multiple, but a lot of uses for it. If you, for instance, have the chameleons, then the one end of it has the colored ink in, and the other end has actually colorless blender. It just has alcohol, so it just dilutes. When you use that, when you're going from light to dark, it's actually a colorless blender that you're using, which is then, of course, the same effect that you can do with anything else. Anything else but that. Anything else but that. Um, so that's what's in the other chamber. Is the same as what's in the colorless blenders. They're just designed so that it's easy to make them touch in the right way without ruining the tips. That makes them easier to use than actually doing the tip-to-tip blending. But you can use colorless blenders with other, like for instance, if you have something like I have the tiger markers, and there does not exist a colorless blender for the tiger markers. They ain't one. And then I will use a colorless blender from another brand if I want to go from light to dark, and then I'll just use the tip-to-tip method, and that way, I'll probably do the same with this. I don't know if there's a colorless blender in the set. I don't think so, actually. Um, but then I could use a colorless blender from another set, and that way get the same effect as you get with chameleons. I can show you if you want to see after I finish putting this on. I can show you with the colorless blender on this. And this, much more than this, I did my way. And then again, too few to mention. It was nice to sleep with a duvet. It's been so long since I slept with a duvet. It was very nice. This is lovely. But this one might be a nice color to see the colorless blender effect if you do tip to tip. So I'll show you after when I've finished filling it out. So let me see. You're using new markers. That sounds lovely. Yeah, it can also be used for that. I checked out others, but Amazon is definitely, KDP is the best, because I don't have to invest money except for buying my author copies and proof copies and stuff like that. And then, of course, I pay for my ISBN numbers, which the real drag is that I also have to give the ISBN company 2 copies of each book. Actually, they wanted 3, and the wild thing about that is that they actually just destroy the books after they register them. So I was like, why would you need 3 copies to destroy? Why would you, why can't you just have 1 copy? But that's one of the things that is a costly affair. Let me see, I'm just going to look for a colorless blender. I have one right here. This is the one from the Style File Markers. Let me see here. So if I, for instance, go here, let me see, I'll take the big one here. We're going to go and test here. Then I'll take the fine tip here. There's going to be a 90-degree angle, so right on top, and then just hold it onto the top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the blending liquid is going in. And then you can go like this, and then little by little, it will just come back to the full color. And that's exactly the same that you do with the chameleons. I just used the colorless blender from the style files. I transferred it onto these 10 house, and I got a transition from really, really light till the real color. It won't hurt your marker because once you use the liquid, then it's just back to its own color again. So that was that. So I'm just going to put my colorless blender back here. So that's one way you can use it. Well, traditional printing houses, I'm actually my own publisher because I got my own publishing name. They just print for me. And the problem is to get a fair price on a big printing house, you would have to print a humongous amount of books in order to sell it cheap enough that people would be interested in buying it. Which means that you have to make a huge investment. And then you have to deal with the shipping and the packaging and all that. Whereas the way that I do it, Amazon takes care of that. So that's a good deal. And then easy. It's easy for me. So for that, I'm happy. You know, if it didn't exist, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I mean, I am happy that it exists and the possibility is there. I'm definitely a fan of that because it gives people who normally wouldn't be able to do it a big outlet and the possibility to make their dreams come true. And then of course it's up to the individual artist if how they're gonna, you know, they have to handle the whole marketing part. And that's where most artists fail because they just don't realize the work involved in marketing. Thank you, Victoria. Den er det så godt. Har du børstet din tænder med den elektriske? Jamen, du kan jo mærke det med din tunge. Ja, det er det nemlig. De bliver meget mere rene, ikke? Ja, helt glatte. So, the problem is a lot of artists, they think that it's enough to, make a post that, oh, I did this book. And then they think that everybody's going to go buy it. No, that's not going to happen. And then when they realize that it doesn't happen, then they get discouraged. And they say, oh, nobody likes my art. No, it's not that nobody likes your art. Nobody saw it because you haven't done proper marketing. You haven't been out all over the place showing your book. You haven't done the work that it takes because you have to realize that publishing the books is not just about drawing. 90% of the work, after you've done the fun part of drawing, then you got the whole part of vectorizing and cleaning the work, which is a huge load. And, cleaning and vectorizing a drawing may take longer than it actually took to draw it. So it's actually both tedious, boring, and annoying task, which a lot of artists are stupid enough to skip, which you then can see in the result of their work. I'm sorry, that I didn't mean that they're stupid, but there's also a lot of people who don't know how to do the part, or they don't want to invest in the tools or whatever. There's a lot of excuses for not doing it the right way. But the problem is, if you're going to be selling it to other people, you better make sure that it's a damn good product, because otherwise some people are gonna hate it, you know. And you also need to make sure that people see your art and see you and get to know you as a person. The whole practical side of it is 90% of it. So if you like enjoy drawing and you really like to make your art, then you will feel like inhibited. But like I do, I feel inhibited by all the practical stuff because it just takes so long. It takes up so much of my time, the time where I thought that, I can draw, but I can't because I have to do all the other stuff. That's why I have like probably 100 books laying around that is just not even close to getting published, because there's so much work around getting the images ready and getting the book put together, and I also want to draw, and so this sometimes I even find stuff that I forgot I had, that I forgot that I drew. But it is the best option, and I definitely can't complain. I get out internationally, which is pretty cool. So I think everything compared and put into consideration, then I should just be happy that Amazon exists and they have this KDP thing. I think a lot of people who did like the Kickstarter campaigns and all the GoFundMe's on their books and stuff, I know that they don't want to say it, but I think a lot of people are sitting in their house with a huge ass shitload of books that just didn't get sold. It's the same thing that if you think like, let's say that you got 5,000 followers, I almost got 5,000 followers. That does not mean that 5,000 people will go out and buy your book when you publish it. You're lucky if 1% of those 5,000 goes out. Let me see, let 10% of 5,000 is 500. So 1% would be 50. Now, you're not even going to get that from 5,000. You're going to get 0.1. Out of those 5,000, maybe 5 will go out and buy the book. It's like that, You can't. And I think just a lot of artists, they get really quickly discouraged. And then they just don't continue because they go like, oh, nobody likes what I do. But they didn't see what you did. You could have done the most beautiful book in the world. And if nobody just really saw it or noticed it, then there's nothing going to happen, you know. And then there might be somebody else who's doing something where you think, but they're doing this and mine is way better. Yeah, but they might be better at the marketing part. The marketing part is extremely important. And I suck at it. I know I suck at it. But, I try to do my best the way I can. But, definitely if I was better at marketing and if I was better at doing all the social medias at once, then I'd probably sell more. It's hvad laver du her? Har du lige sagt det her? Ja, det må jeg så lige komme ind og gøre lige om lidt. Du ligger jo ikke inde i min seng, vel? Du ligger inde i din egen seng. Ej, Victoria. Okay. Du vil prøve min dyne, eller hvad? Ja, det ligger du ikke på. Nej. Well, you could probably. I don't know if, well, you can fill them up with alcohol, so you can probably also fill up an empty marker. I think like actually in Copics you can buy empty marker casings, so that you can actually mix your own colors as well. Um, It's actually kind of interesting. I'm sure that you couldn't mix them as nicely as they do, but it would be really, really hard to remember the mix, wouldn't it? Like precisely. They're very similar, these two. So now we're getting back to the beginning, back to where it all began. So this will be this one in there. There we go. This is looking good. But I still wouldn't, I mean, I don't have enough hours in the day to do all the marketing perfectly. I need like a website, a proper website. And, it's a lot of work, and I don't feel that I can manage that much. I mean, I'm already having a difficulty managing what I'm doing. So, I really would love to like say, okay, I turn off the plug for 2, 3 weeks where I just focus on building a nice website and putting merchandise and everything in there so that it's nice to find because I can build that with the links. So, it would be really nice, but that would mean that for 3 weeks or more, maybe even 5 weeks, that would be the only thing that I would be doing 16 hours a day if I was going to make a really good website. You got booted, Kathy. I'm sorry. It's also important. I mean, that's a big part of the marketing is that people are coloring it and sharing their colors, because that's often how you get discovered. Because a lot of people won't just go for the marketing that you make yourself. They want to see it from other people, and the more that they see it from, the more they'll be like, "Oh, there is a lot of people who color that one, and wow, that's interesting." It's very important, and that's why I get a little bit crappy when I hear artists saying, and I'm not talking about, yeah, oh, I have to pay my bills with my art, so I can't afford to give it away. When I hear people saying that, I'm thinking that they have no clue what they're talking about. I'm sorry, but yeah, you might not be able to turn out a free page and give them hundreds of free pages, everybody. But when you give something away, you gain more than you think immediately. It's not all about getting dollars in the till for each little thing that you make. It's not about that. It's also about creating a relationship, and getting out there is important. And if you're not out there, then you're not gonna, like it's just you have to look at the value of your work being everywhere with your name on it and people appreciating it. So I really think that it's a wrong attitude sometimes that some artists take around the freebies, um, where they feel like when they give away a freebie, they're losing money. I don't see it that way at all. I see that you're gaining marketing value, and that's priceless. So I see it quite differently. Um, but of course, I'm also an extremely productive artist, so I actually work a lot. I have a lot of work, but I still think that there is a core value, and I think that a lot of artists could maybe even spread out and become bigger if they weren't so caught up in, oh, if I give away this drawing, I lose money for every person that gets it. It's like somebody was telling me when I made the epic Christmas giveaway that I was losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the books I was giving away. And I was like, no, I'm not, because the people who are getting the books most likely wouldn't have bought them in the first place. But now, because they're getting it for free, they're going to be interested in looking at it and trying to color it because they got it for free. And that might interest them so that in the future they might buy a book. So I'm not losing money, I'm gaining people, and I'm gaining marketing, even if they never ever buy a book. There's some people who will only take the freebies and they will never buy anything. And that they're still good marketing value. You know, as long as they're sharing my name and sharing their colors, it's still good marketing. And the most important thing, because some artists do incredible and beautiful work, and they deserve to be seen and to be acknowledged, but they also got to get rid of this um, obscure value, I would say. Well, you know, a lot of people would probably argue with me, and that could turn into a big discussion. That's why I don't get into those discussions with other artists, because some people actually get extremely angry about my giving away. They actually even feel that it takes from them that I'm giving away. And I don't think so, because we do different styles. So, you know, I'm not gonna, this is just not like that. But people feel like that. They feel like, oh, because this one is giving away, I'm selling less. And it doesn't really work like that. People will color what they like the most. But of course, if they have a chance to color something for free, then maybe they will try it out. They might have been wondering, maybe I would like this, but I don't want to invest in it because I have a limited budget. But now I got it for free, so I will try it, and then they might find they like it. So, it all counts up in the end. And I think that some people just don't see that aspect of it, and they need to see the bigger picture. The same thing as, you're not going to lose anything by talking nice about another artist or sharing their work or saying, hey, that's great work, or sharing their book, or, you're not going to lose anything yourself by being a nice person. But there's a lot of people who are fiercely competitive in the area, and that's why I sort of just started keeping more to myself and just saying, well, it's just the way it is. But it would be nice if artists would be, you know, working more together and trying to do good things together, because, together we can all grow. And that also gives the colorists a bigger spectrum of selection, and it just, yeah, all round. I don't think anybody will lose on that. I mean, there's room for everyone, and some people, they should be seen more. Uh, But it's also about what you put in. And if your attitude is, I can't give anything away for free because then I'm losing money, and then you're complaining that you're not making money, then maybe you should rethink your attitude and try out a different strategy, because you might find that it would work in a better way, that you get more of your goals or reach more of your goals. Um, so, but yeah, it's a difficult balance, I guess. I think also a lot of artists have this self-inflicting thing where they don't think they're good enough, and then they sort of like make it fulfill itself, like a, like they're expecting that it won't go well, and then when they don't succeed in the first shot, they just going like, well, nobody likes my stuff anyways. But that's probably not true, because I think that there's somebody for everything. You just have to find the right people who will like your stuff, the right audience. So I don't know. It's just my 2 cents on that, and I'm sure that it will piss off some people the way that I feel about it, but it's just the way I feel about it. And I have seen that for me, being generous and being open and being out there has definitely worked. So it's worked in the way that there's more people who know about my work and appreciate it. You know, I'm probably not making that many sales, but I'm making sales, which is better than what I was doing before. But of course, before I was marketing everybody else's work and not my own. So I also changed that aspect of my what's it called, my energies, that I started putting the energies into what I'm doing instead of putting all my energies into other people's work. Then I dumped that and started focusing on myself. So, but there's lots of artists out there who are doing it right and who are succeeding, and who are doing great jobs. Also, those who don't give up freebies, there's there, the right marketing. Also, like some of the marketing, you need money to do it. Um, and some people have better skills. I mean, my skills in marketing are poorly lacking. I mean, I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. I mean, but some people are brilliant with the marketing material they make, and you're like, whoa, that's so cool. You're like, wow, I would love to have done that or have gotten that idea. Okay, see you tomorrow and have fun at the course. So yeah, this is turning out very pretty. And it's developing nicely from that one starting point. Sometimes it's fun to do like one of these where you can see that will naturally you'll be able to develop it out all the way throughout without having to make a new starting point. That's so neat, because you can really play with it. It's of course not all the way you can do it like that, but on this one I could see right away that I could keep developing it on from that one point, that it would be going in all directions, and that was just perfect for this for me. And then soon we'll be able to count out, I think. On the next round we'll count out. And again here. So I only had one day to enjoy my new duvet because Victoria has occupied my bedroom. That was why she came to ask me if I would close the window in there. So I'll probably have to leave you for a second just to go in and close that window because it's pretty cold in there. That's what I like to keep the window open to get as much air in there because once it gets closed it gets stuffy. So it's actually nice to get the air in. But I'm just gonna go in there and close that window for her. So I'll be right back in a minute. See you in a minute. So I'm back. Sorry about that. But it gets cold in there if I don't close the window. So here we go, next color on. It's a good thing that I got the Patreon books ordered today. I got a lot of vectoring done before Victoria came home, so I got something done. Let's hope I get more done tomorrow. Every day I get a chunk done so I can get started on the Weirdie tracker, the next Weirdie tracker, and the banners for next year. Because that takes a long time to do. 365 banners. Well, 366 it will be next year. So it will be leap year finally. So there's a lot to be done. So this is the third round we're starting with. So here I might count out, and I think we went in 9. 3, 6, 8, yeah, 9. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that one doesn't have a lot to count out. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. That's 9 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. Besides, there's also more, I feel good when I'm giving something away. I'm not thinking about what I gain. I think about the pleasure I give around to those who might not be able to afford it. So, it goes both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just think it's important to also be able to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not see it as a loss, because for me it's never a loss to give something away. It's a gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a gain in the aspect that people appreciate it. People get happy, and that's important. Also for one's personal feelings. It's nice to be able to make other people happy. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, get artists to see what might be best for them. But you got booted too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now comes the test if I did it the same on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfectly. It matched up. So that's a good thing. I hate getting booted. Yeah, sometimes, but that this was a 9 count. I have bigger problems with the 2 counts and 3 counts. So that's a bigger challenge sometimes. You think, oh, I only have to count to 3, that would be easy. And then you make mistakes. And every time you think it'll be easy, then it won't. You got it over here. I think it would be pretty with these colors, and there's actually a lot of pinks in here in this set of these Chenhao things. I like them. They're pretty good. And nice colors, because sometimes, like with the 80 set, when I got the touch, with the 80 set, there was just so many, like what I would call boring colors. And here it's like most of them are, nice, vivid colors that you want to color with, and not like a lot of boring ones. Not that, some people like the boring ones. But for me, colors that I like. The boot print on your ass. Well, we have to. It's not nice to have a boot print on one's ass. Not a good feeling. And this is going here. And this is where I counted 1 1, so it's going to continue here. So that was why I counted 1 1. They're going on a field trip with the school to the experimentarium on Friday. She's really looking forward to that, because they got to move school on next Wednesday. They're going to be starting in the school that they've been spending the last 3 years on rebuilding and renewing. So they're going to be out of the barracks that were made on the school that she's been in for the last years. It's been a shipping containers that's been made into a makeshift school barracks. And now they'll be moving into the main school and get to be in the main school. Um, so that's a big deal. So next Wednesday they're going to be going there instead of the barracks here. So which means that she'll be closer to here. It will not be as as far away as it is right now, which is a good thing. And they're really looking forward to getting their new classroom and to the move. So that will be interesting. And so of course they have to pack their classroom so that they get all their stuff with them. And the teachers has to do a lot of packing too. So they also gonna have like early off next week on some days, which they're looking forward to. And then from Wednesday we'll be in that school instead. So that would be nice. I hope they will like it. They're going to get their own bathroom, so they're not going to be sharing with another class. The toilets. The toilets are a nightmare at school. Really a nightmare. A lot of kids, they just don't go to the toilet because they are so disgusting. But it's the kids themselves that make it that disgusting. I mean, so there's just some kids that aren't raised well. That's how I see it, because if they don't know how to leave the bathroom in a good condition, then that must be something that's coming from a lack of education from home. Or maybe they just don't care at school. I don't know. But it's like amazing what goes on with those bathrooms. And but it's also really unhealthy that the kids run around and keep it in all day because they don't want to go to the bathroom because it's dirty and gross. I mean, Victoria is one of those who do that, and then when she gets home, she really needs to go to the bathroom because she might not have been to the bathroom for from 8 o'clock she starts, and then you know gets off at 3, and she's here at like maybe 3:30. If you haven't been to the bathroom for that many hours, that is not healthy at all. That is extremely unhealthy. But sometimes when I hear about the bathroom, I can totally relate. And it's even like the cleaning lady. Sometimes she just says, "Well, I'm not going to clean it because it's just too. I'm not going to touch it." Um, and that's how fast it just goes out of hand at school. And I don't know how. I mean, it must be something that one can do, or to get the kids to treat the bathroom like it was the one in the house. I mean, there's been incidents where Victoria said, "Well, somebody had shit in the garbage, in the way you put the paper that you dry your hands with. Somebody had shit in that one instead of in the toilet. And sometimes it's on the floors. The little boys, they pee all over the place, and it's just like I can understand that's disgusting. You don't even want to go in there because it's sailing in pee. I mean, but I don't get it. I don't get why some kids will be so destructive around something that they all actually need. Because I mean, everybody needs to go to the bathroom, so why be so destructive and ruin the bathrooms? Um, that is beyond me. You have to go there yourself as well. Why would you want to make it nasty? Oh, you're not feeling well. Yeah, I hope you'll feel better. Don't be right. That's good one, Kathy. I guess I can't really see when somebody comes in. I can only see when you guys are commenting. So that's that. Then I have to go here. I think these are pretty colors. I think it's turning out really nicely. And I'm happy with the 9 I ended up with. Color-wise, I think we ended up fitting well together with the pinkish and purplish in a nice mix. Now we'll see. Yesterday I ordered my copy of the 366 2020, and as soon as it gets here, of course, I will make a look through so that you can see it inside. It's looking good. It's all good. Yeah, they are really beautiful colors. Oh, thank you, Billy Joe. I'm happy that it's a relaxing voice. That's a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be so disappointed if there's something that isn't good in it. I'll be so disappointed because I didn't, I haven't ordered a proof copy. I'm gonna be seeing the real thing because I just can't afford to spend money on the proof copies when they come with that band around it because I don't want to color live in a book that has that grayed out band. I want to color in a book that looks exactly like the ones that people will buy, and I want to show a book that looks exactly like the ones that people will get when they buy it, not some stupid band around it. That was fine before in Create Space. It was just printed in the back of the book on the last page, like proof copy, not for sale. Fine, you know, but I want the copy that I show to be without some grayed out ugly band around it. And actually, like the Weirdie books for next year, all of those I have the band around, and I'm so annoyed with it. It just doesn't look good at all. It ruins the cover art and everything, and it's just nasty. It's just plain old nasty. I don't like it. Not one bit. Oh, that's great, Tammy. The mini mix. We'll have to see who gets the book first, me or Tina. Well, probably the ones I ordered two for the States. So we'll have to see. Probably the States will get it. Well, you never know. We'll have to see who gets it first. So it's going to be a run for who can post a picture of the 366 2020 book 2020 mix. Who will be the first one to post a picture that they got it? That would be cool. We all when we get it, we take a picture and post it so we can see who gets it first. So it'll be interesting to see where it arrives first. I know I ordered 4. I ordered one for me, I ordered one for Tina, and I ordered 2 for Patreons. So there's 4 that are on their way out. Well, they've been ordered. It'll be neat to see where it arrives first. And maybe somebody actually ordered it. So there might be others where it's on the way. You never know. And then it could be fun if we all post as soon as we get it so that we can see where they are the fastest. I don't know why they're doing that, Bev. I really don't know because a proof copy costs exactly the same as an author copy. But you order it before, you can order a proof copy before you've actually published it. But I can't order an author copy before until I've published it. So if I want to see the book before, then I get that ugly band. So that I have 2 options. I can publish the book and then order it without the band as an author copy. Same price, same shipping, same shit. But or, what I prefer to is order a proof copy so that I can see the book and see if there's any mistakes and fix them before it's published. But then I get that ugly band that I don't want to show. I don't like that band. But I have to show some of the books because I can't just like buy more copies. Um, so it's just, I don't know why they do that. I mean, they want to make perfectly sure that you can see on the outside that proof copies are not a selling object. But the thing is, it costs the same as an author copy. So what's the hype? Sorry, but what's the hype? There is really no reasoning because when they ship them out, they don't write for tax purposes that it is a proof copy and therefore worthless. They don't do that. If I order for over $12 on Amazon.com, or in proof copies, I'll still have to pay import tax, even though that it's a worthless product because you can't sell it because it's a proof copy and they print that on the outside. So that means that they should change the the tax declaration to being a proof copy so that you don't have to pay any taxes on them because they're not a selling object. So they don't even do that. So there is no reasoning for that ban, in my opinion, because the proof copy costs exactly the same, and you're also the same ship in the shipping. So there is no difference in reality, except that you don't have a perfect copy to show. And I think all authors, also those who are not doing coloring books, have the same complaint. They don't want that band on it. It doesn't look good. Yep, it has been up on Amazon for a few days. I can find the link in 1 second so you can go have a look. A couple of days it's been up there now. Well, since yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Yesterday! Let's see here. Yeah. I'll put in the link here. Here's the link to the 366 2020 mix. Yeah, all my troubles seem so far away, as I believe yesterday. I wonder how Christina is doing. I haven't seen her around. I mean, I know that they're hard at work on the house and everything, but I haven't seen her. So I was just wondering how she's doing. Hope she's doing fine. It's been a while since we saw her, I think. This is beautiful, isn't it? I just love it. I'm very happy with my color combo today. See, I've got this one blue. I've got this one going in here. Mm. And all from one starting point. I like that. Our one starting point was right there. Let's develop up and down and out and everything from there. That is pretty neat. I can see a difference between the two light purples, but it's a very slight difference. It's not a very big one. Perfect. Patreon. That's where you support me. That's where you can support me and get extra perks. Lots of perks. Actually, you get perks. You can even get to be on the cover of the coming Weirdie books. Have your colored on coming Weirdie books. And there's 3 tiers on Patreon. There's one for $5 where you get freebies. And there you also get the chance to be on the cover. Well, you can. Then there's the $10 where you also, if we color for covers, where you will also get the full PDF of the books that we color for covers. And then there is the $25 tire. That's where you can either order one book, but you get all the other perks as well. Then you can either order one book that costs over $15, or you can order two books that cost less than $15 a month. So that means that you can order a book that costs $25.99 for $25 and still get all the other perks. So that's a pretty good deal. So that's the Patreon. And then of course there's the Patreon birthday flow drawings. That's not a part of the system because, if all of a sudden there was too many members, then I might have to limit how many I make the birthday flow drawing for. But right now I actually make birthday flow drawings for all Patreons. When they have birthday, we coordinate between the birthday person and me which day I do it. Then I make a live flow drawing, and the person can choose up to 3 letters to put in the flow drawing if they want to, or no letters if they just want a free flow drawing where there's no name or lettering. Most will choose their initials for lettering because it's a maximum of 3 um, letters. And, so that's another thing. But that's not anything that's specified in the perk system. It's just something that developed and that I do. So, and since it's not mentioned anywhere, then for instance, there's too many that I can't do like 300 flow drawings a year. That would be impossible. I'd have to do one every day. So then I might limit it to a certain tire or something like that, or even make a tire. But not right now. We're not at that stage. Right now, there's time enough for everyone. And of course, yeah, if I have hand issues, then I have to wait until my hand is good again before I can make the flow drawings. Like I had that problem with February, March. So I had a lot of catch-up flow drawings to do, and I did that. So we got a lot of flow drawings in 1 month, and I caught up on it. Because of course I can't, if my hand is damaged, I can't draw them, but I usually draw it live. And it's a lot of fun. I've started to draw them live here so that other people can see and might be attracted to go into the Patreon program. Before I just did it on the closed Patreon Facebook group, but I don't do that anymore because I think that it's nice when people see the flow drawing being created. But of course, after the flow drawing is done, then the Patreons get access to it and they can color it once I've cleaned it. And that reminds me that I have Julie's flow drawing that I have to clean and vectorize. I haven't even scanned it. I need to scan. Yeah, I need to do a full day of scanning, that's for sure. A full day of scanning. I wanted to wait until I was all caught up in the mini Weirdie book so that I could get all the scans done in 1 day so that I don't have to like sort of stretch it out and scan over more days, but I have to get it done. I've just been, I don't know, I think I've been really stressed since Victoria started back in school. And there's so many things that I have to get done. That was the last color on. This one is all done now. That looks really pretty. I like the combo. The colors are really great. Doesn't that look great? You missed it. Thank you, Tina. But they're even more gorgeous when they get colored. When you see all the different colors of the flow drawings, that's just amazing. I love that. Let me see. We'll have a look at the next 2 days. And there's another thing I have to remember here. I have to remember to upload the next one. Oh my, Saturday's looking good. But this is tomorrow. It's a fishy one, I think. It's a fishy, wishy, weirdy. And that one goes really well the other way around too. Works really great. So it's just make up your way, one way or the other. Da, 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 da. And then we got Friday for Blind Pig. That's pretty awesome. And that one, of course, goes both ways too. Either it's a funky hairdo or it's a octopusy. Somehow a 10 arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 arm. Or here it's just a funky hairdo. So that's the next 2 days. This is the one I'll be uploading when we finish. So you can go grab it and download it and color along. Then we're gonna do a little subtle switch to a mini Weirdie a day. So there we go. Oh, I love those colors. This just turned out really pretty. See here? That's the one. Oh, that would be pretty in these colors too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I just have to... I have my bling bling. I got my bling bling on. I got my bling bling on. Bling bling here and bling bling there. Sorry, I just love this one. It's a bling bling pen. It's nice to see them next to each other, like when we're doing double trouble. And so today's Wednesday. Wednesday. And it's the 4th of September 2019. Maria. There we go. And then we got our colors. It's the Chen Hao markers. Oops. And there's a, we're gonna go up here. P147, P84, RP17, and it's going to be RP89, and it's a P85, P81, PB73, PB75, PB77. So that's our colors there. And then we're just going to dig in and color away. I'm going to put my bling bling pen right here in front of me. So it's going bling 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 bling. So I think, therefore I am. I'm going to start here, which means that I'm going to do this one here. So that's that. Then I'm going to start here. And I'm actually also going to start right there. Here I'm going to have more starting points. Because I feel like it. That's actually the only reason why. Because I feel like it. I could also just have done one starting point, but I feel like it. So here I'm going to do a starting point there. Go up and down. So we got that settled. And then I'm going to start in here. And then we're going to have a little bit of block here. Blip, dip, blop. Blip, dip, blop. Blippity blop, dip, blop, dip, blop. And then we got the next one going. And that will be around here. And that will be right around here. That will be here. And there. It's gonna be everywhere. Okay, the next color is going to move them up. This one will be going around here. That will be actually going around here. Like that. And it's going to be right here. And wrap around here. There. Today it's rainy here. The teeny weeny owl, tiny owl, just a little quick one. Just a little quick owl. Nothing special, just a little one. It's an understatement of the year. Just a tiny owl. Don't be quick, she said. There. Next one, 35. Okay. Just there. I think it's going to be pretty. It fits with this one quite nicely. Put it right here. That's good. I think it's having right here. Because there's a lot. So here we go. It's not loud. It's not loud. We got this one going here. Not yet. First time I heard it, I was shocked. I thought it was down, but it wasn't. So here we go. This is pretty, isn't it? Cool. This is nice. I'm loving it. Let's see. Yeah. Next one. Wow, that's great. Oh, that's cool too, Tina. So, Kathy is about done with the August 31 mini Weirdie. That's great. And Tina is up to date on July soon. That's great. Great news. And I'll be there. So here we go. Now we got that darker one. That's the one that's almost it's a purple blue. So yeah, it's bluish. Very dark, but very beautiful color as well. And all the colors here are quite amazing. So I'm really happy with this selection of markers. I think it's a very good selection color-wise. So this one will be going up blue and blue, blue, blue. And I saw this phenomenal offer in the paper. Actually, the supermarket where we went today, where they moved the post office to. And on the bus, we saw this paper where on the back it said like they had fresh tuna for 20 kronas 100 gram, which is really, really cheap. An offer, fresh tuna, so that you could make tuna steaks. And I was like, wow, that's cheap, because normally it's like 45 to 50 kronas per 100 gram for a good fresh tuna. So really expensive, out of my league. to get. So I thought, oh, I will serve tuna steaks tonight. And then when we got there, they were like, oh no, those are specific to the area, and we don't have that on offer here now. That is in the other part of Copenhagen. I'm like really disappointed, very, very disappointed in that. I think when it's a really big supermarket chain, they should have, if they advertise a product, they should have it in all the places. That's my opinion, but yeah, that's not how they do it. That's not how they roll. Wow, that's a lot you managed to get done today, Kathy. That's great. Hi, Randy. I didn't see Randy come on, but I don't see people when they get in. I only see when you come in, when I'm on this. We're not that many now today. I think earlier we were 14, so a lot must have disappeared. Let's see. There's something missing there. Oh, we'll just have to go with it. If it had been just the last color it was missing, it would be different, but it isn't. It might just be slightly irregularity there. But that happens, but only to the best of us. I always say. Yeah, it was just like there was 14 people earlier. Hi, Randy. No, not about you. There's just a lot of people on earlier, and then all of a sudden there was not so many. But that's the way it is. Let's see here, there. It's a beautiful combo. I really like these colors. They are great. And we got this one here. And since there's a slight little mishap there, it's just going to be a little bit different. And that's alright. It's alright. Baby's coming back. I'm going to have a pretty hair. My hair in a twist. It's the next thing I need to do my hair. And I will have sort of done up. Yeah, that would be nice. Get that done too. I think I'll do that in a couple of days. Just have to get my hair in a state where it's doable because it's just it's a mess today. Yeah, maybe she took some people with her to the chorus. That could be to chorus practice. Trey didn't want to go to chorus practice because it's on Wednesdays. And if she didn't have chorus practice, she would be free 1:15 from school. And she was like, definitely want to be free 1:15. So no chorus practice for her. So here we go. Speaking up there, this is the second round. So now I'm gonna count out 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to get this one here. And just be there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9. And get it right here. Get more time back here. Oh, it's here again. The man with the child in his eyes. Yeah, that could be. It's not nice to get booted. It's not nice to get booted at all. It's actually quite offending. You get like slightly offended and frustrating as well. This is going to be 180.01. And this one exactly fitted all the colors. That was pretty good. If I could do a couple of catch-ups, that would be quite good too. Because I still have 8 to catch up on that I'm behind with. It would be really neat if I could cut a few of those off of my to-do list. So I'd be closer to a point where I can actually scan. So I really wanted to scan all the ones from here as well. So I could update my album. Next color on. Oh no. It's a good thing that the thunder woke you. I'm happy it did. Oh no, that's so horrible. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Randy. It's frightening to get woken up like that. But here's also like, it's rainy. It's just rainy. And it's turned colder, so I guess I'm not in the menopause because I'm not having this total heat thing at the moment. I haven't had the past 2 days, so that's probably, it was just a heat thing that I just couldn't handle the heat. Because now I seem to be fine again. So menopause alert has been called off. That one is done, that one's done, so now it's just here. Looks pretty. Oopsie, I forgot this one here. This is good. Oopsie, I got a spot for the numbers. Wanted to cover anyway. Actually, Millie did one where she deliberately had white spots around all of them. And that looked so amazing. I mean, my OCD would kill me in the beginning while doing something like that. But the result was just amazing. It looked so great. I remember that. It just looked awesome. It was just a really neat effect. And Millie's great like that, doing some really artistic, interesting effect on things that you might not have, you might haven't even thought about as a possibility. And she pulls it off really great. And that's one of the interesting things about also seeing Millie's color. It's like, she'll do something that you wouldn't even have imagined was possible, and you're just like, wow, that's so cool. That looks really great. So it's awesome to see when Millie colors that. I love that. So now this is done here. Now we just got that there. I actually feel like maybe doing that big one that I'm missing with these colors. I think that would be really nice. And then that big one would be out of the way. I would probably do that. That's beautiful, isn't it? This is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I was thinking to do this one in these colors because I just think they would fit really nicely for it. So I think I'm going to do that. It is kind of a challenge, but we'll do it. Not, not just start in here. Yeah, I moved on really quickly, didn't I? Just going to make a starting point there. Then I'm going to make a starting point here. I'm going to do it right here. And right there. I'm going to make a starting point here. I'll take on there. And I'll take it up there. So we got that. And we'll just take it right there. Then I'm going to start it here. I'm going to start in there. Right, we'll move on to here. And start in there. In there. And right in here. So that's that. As you might want to do this here. So now we've got that started. I'm not going to. They're keeping her overnight in the ICU. Okay, well, thank you for the update. Let's just all send healing good thoughts to Candy. That the operation is a right success and that it will help her in her day-to-day life and that she gets through um, with as little pain and suffering as possible. That it turns out to be really, really good and useful for her because it would so much ease her day to day to be able to do the dialysis at home. It would be such a big thing for her. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed on that. Start it in here. And then actually put it up here. Good. Not making any Amazon over there, but get something good out of it. That's for sure. Sorry. August 31st, anyway, the 2:10 minutes on the same. On August 31st, yeah. But that's up to you which one goes with which one. That's a decision that you make. I mean, that's your decision. Yeah, you mean these two. I mean, I made this one with that one and that one with that one, but that doesn't mean that it goes with it. That's totally up to you which one you want to go with it. You choose. Yeah, exactly. But that's how I did it. But it's your choice. So any way you want to do it is good. So we're gonna put this one up here. Then I'm gonna put it here. And we're gonna put this one here. And here. Let's see what yes. I had some backtracking there. Okay. That's a good thing. Like the way that it goes around here. So I'm gonna have this It's here. With this lady. It's heavy. See the sweet Teddy. Get myself to that right inside the bowl. So this one goes right there. I'm having a blast with this one. It's a big page. It's from the 22nd of July. I mean, that is a huge mini Weirdie collection thing because it's got the totem and the little rerun and this baby. Then I'm gonna have to backtrack there. That I'm gonna be here too. So I'll just do this in here. It's time. It's time. Then we'll be going forward, moving forward again. Oh, you shouldn't forget that, Tina. Good thing you remembered now. Sorry, I'm just talking. I'm going to go with you, get there. Just because I want to be sure that I'm going in the places where it should go, that I don't forget something. So I really like this one. I think it's really beautiful. And I think these colors fit so nicely with it. And this one actually corresponds to like at least 2 mini-reels, but it's only 1 day, so and I've still got 8 pages, so after this one I'll have 7 left. 7 days missing. I think that this one will be okay. Oopsie. Got a little bit out of it. Let's put it here. Let's put the ears here. Let's put here. Let's put in there. Flippy. Let's put here. Slowly but surely it's developing. I really hope I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend when we expect to have to go to school. She'll be happier. She was yesterday, she was making like a pros and cons list. And, about her class. Don't know who gave her the idea. It must have been some teacher that thought it was a good idea to get the kids to make a plus list and a minus list. But her plus list was all names, and her minus list was all more names. So she's got like only 2 people from her class on the plus list, and then she's got like I don't know how many, 25 on the minus list. So that's a very sad list. I said maybe she shouldn't think too much about that. But she's really not a happy camber. It seems like kids, yeah, kids will be kids, and some are mean, and it seems like a lot in her class are mean, at least to her, and that's not nice. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Kathy. You can breathe easy now. See this one. This one would be a nice one to get out of the way because it's so big. The other ones are not as intimidating as this one. Crazy artist just went out of her way to make this 22nd of July a crazy day. Crazy day. This one. This one. I'm taking it easy with these eggs. Just because I have this system that I'm going to do it in. At some point it will just start tumbling away and become faster. Next round I'll be counting out, and then it will speed up a bit. You're welcome, Kathy. You are welcome. So now we're going to go and do this one. Let's see, some tips here. This one. We actually managed to be able to put us into that one. I'm quite impressed about that. I thought that it wouldn't be possible, but it will be. And they will be in here too. So that's a good thing. And I'm managing. It's a good thing in at least some of the places. And this one will be right here. So we'll hold its own. This will be here. Can't even actually see how long I've been on. So I have no idea how long have I been on. I don't know. I can't see it here. That's the one thing I'm missing from when I do it on Facebook, when I can see how many minutes I've been on. Here I can't see it. How much time I've been on. But it's after midnight. It's after midnight. Disneyland has closed. It's gonna be such. I love that little teddy inside the teddy. It's like so cute. Sort of like a key ring thing, a ring a ding ding. Yeah, I'm a silly one. But I like being silly. Silly bitty. There we go. And that's kind of going in there. Not there. Right in here. It's right there. And right here. Right side. Yes. Just turn around. So next two lines like there. Oh, that's wonderful. They're going to Bahamas to help. Oh, that's wonderful, Bev. That is so nice. That is very wonderful. It's so hard when there's disasters around. People need help. It's and then it's just so nice to see those people who make the effort and take the time and go and help and have that spirit to go and make a big effort. I really, it's just beautiful. It's touching. It's a nice place. I'm really focused on this one. No, I don't want to miss out. I'm trying my very best not to miss out. So now we're on a second round. So we're starting with this one. This one's done over there. I haven't even seen what happened in the Bahamas. Yeah, I haven't really seen the news today, to be honest. I haven't seen the news at all. So I have no idea what's going on, which is probably something that happens to me a lot. I actually try to watch the news consistently for a long time, but the problem is I really don't want to watch the news. And usually it's around the time where we eat. So, and I understand that she gets sad. And it's not really for kids to watch the news, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, this one, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just gonna run development and we'll see where it takes us in the end. Okay, but it's more or less leveled. Oh my god, underwater. Oh my god, that's horrible. That is so horrible. I will have to watch the news and see what's going on. I haven't at all kept up to date. There was nothing in the newspaper because I did read the newspaper today. Um, maybe we're not as informed here in Denmark as we like to think that we are. When did it happen? Sorry, I've been such an ignorant idiot. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, I have read the newspaper today, but there was nothing in the newspaper about it. But of course, that's also yesterday's news that's in the paper today. So I might not get the full picture from the newspaper today of what's happened. If it's happened today, because I really didn't see anything. So I have to check up on that. Oh my god, that's horrible. That is horrible. Wow. Did they evacuate? Did they know that it was going to hit that hard? Or did they evacuate people? Or did it just come as a surprise? Or, I mean, I have no clue. Um, and it's really horrible. One's going on. Is it pretty? did the last one of the year. Oh my god, that's horrible. What horrid. That's horrid. They did mention somewhere that the storm will even affect our weather here, which is like really far away, but not in a catastrophic sense. Yeah, it's really horrid. It seems to always be where, it seems to be where people are the most exposed. Horrible. It always makes me so sad, all these natural disasters. People suffer, and especially, it's the ones who are already suffering to begin with, who always hit the hardest. The ones who needed help before these catastrophes hit them. Those are the ones who really get hit at first. It's just seems so, yeah, hard. But that's what it is. It is hard. Like when that tsunami hit, that nobody had been expecting, and also the one in Japan that was like really crazy. Yeah, it just came out of nobody had expected anything like that. So stuff. It looks kind of weird. Blew up the coast. Hear that anniversary follow it to me. I don't really know what that anniversary thing stands for. Um, I think it's just the new kind of watches they're trying out. I don't know. It was confusing when it came first. On here, I can't see it. The badges, I can only see them when I'm on Facebook Live. Me, you're all my top followers, so yeah, Facebook is crazy. But you want to be a top fan. I mean, it's like strange. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird, Facebook. We don't really need to categorize everybody as if their anniversary or top this or top that. We don't need that to know that, you know, you're good. You're good without it. I, for one, don't need that. I mean, I appreciate everybody, no matter what. That's weird, yeah. But I don't see if people come in. I only see if you make a comment. That's the only thing I see when I'm on this. So, and I don't see the badges or anything when I'm on this. So, that's one. Oh, there's a good one on the left. That's just going to be the last one. When we're done with this one, they caught up on the dreaded big one. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I think I don't have any ketchups before this one. Because I think the one I had, where does that one go? Is it one more? Was 17. It was where I started with ketchup. And this was where it left up. When we got this one done, let's see. It turned out really pretty. When this one is done, this bit is done, this is done, this is done. The next one we need is this one, and this one is done. We need this one, and this one, this one, and this one. This is cute. This one. There. Oh, this is lovely. I love this one. So, well, they're all lovely. We got one there. That's for tomorrow. Should I do this one? Just with the blind. I could do like a 3-blind pick. Okay, I got a blue, a red, and a red. In that order. See, this is a big one. Oh my god. Let's see here. One, two, that's that. This here. This one here. This one. One, two. Two. This one here. Two. Two. I'm just going to count it out, because then it goes a bit faster. It would be really nice to get a few of these out the way, because I really have it to slow. And you see, It's a beautiful color, this one. Minis friendly and flows. Soon it'll be all the same. I'll just try to get them done like it would be really nice if I finished the whole book and like you can look through the whole thing together in the end. So I'm really trying to keep up with everything here. I'm sorry, I'm really like concentrated about finding out. I can see that there's 7 on Facebook and there's 1 on YouTube. So, 2. It's nice with the YouTube as well because it racks up views, which is important. I need some views. Actually, I need more subscribers. I think I'll do this one here. And that's 1, 2, right there. And we got all of this nice blue. We'll just write the names after here. And I think I'm going to do this one here. And so, do this one here. Two, 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 So it's nice to get these. I do this one and then I've got 6 left to catch up on, and I'll be up to date. I do that. I would love to be up to date, but I can't do that all today. But I can get a little bit. Well, that's a funny thing because they're not that consistent. They're quite firm, but they're not all equally firm. So there's a little bit of inconsistency on that. 68, 68. Then the next one is 22. And the next one is R01. So they're a little bit inconsistent on that, but they're quite firm. I like them, they're not too soft. So we'll put this in here. I think I should start here. Now that I have them in, it's a jiffy. Blue. These are really pretty colors together. Red. See it. Down flat. Yeah. This is good. So it's going to be a good film. Even though it seemed like a big complicated film. Because if you get three colors and you pull that right from the beginning, then you can actually manage to let them down rather quickly. I think. It seems like I was the only one of those two people trying to get that. But then when you get started and do it like this, then it actually turns out to be a pretty quick thing. Friends with benefits. That always sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? I don't really believe in that. That it's a possibility. I mean, coming from me who used to have a lover, and I still talk with him. Had a long conversation the other day. I think I will see him soon. I haven't seen him for 2 years, so that's a long time. But we haven't seen each other at all. And since I'm not really talking to Joseph for a long time, he was saying like maybe we could just go for a drink. I haven't seen you for 2 years, and I can understand that too. We could hang out and have a drink. say, we don't have the same hours. And days where I have time, he don't have time. And the days where I have time, yeah, it just doesn't really fit. It does not really fit together. He's not in the shelter anymore. So right now he's only working doorman work. And he's a good doorman. He ain't afraid. Well, I think if I could get in trouble with him, that would be more scary. He's pretty scary. He's a scary dude. He's scary looking, but he's also tough. I don't think that you want to be on his bad side in the door. I really think that that's a bad idea. If you want to make trouble somewhere that he's not doing it. That'd be dumb. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not talking so loud. So you might have problems. I'm trying not to talk loud because I don't want to wake up my husband. He's sleeping, and it's pretty late, so I try to turn down the volume on my voice because it's late here, and my dad is asleep next door. And so just behind that door, actually. So there's not really any sound, but if I talk too loud. So I'm trying to not make too much noise. It's just because I turned down my volume of speaking. I'm sorry, but I have to, otherwise I can't be on this late. Mumbling. But, well, I'm still talking, but yeah, I'll try to talk louder, otherwise I'll have to not talk at all. And that'd be boring if I didn't say anything, wouldn't it? But I'll try to talk louder. But I'm not talking to someone else because there is no one else. My dad is asleep. Victoria is asleep. The whole world is asleep. Except for me and you guys. And everybody else who's awake now. So I was just trying to be not so noisy. I guess, yeah, I just shouldn't make videos late then, because I can't really talk that long. Because I also don't want to be a reason for somebody not being able to sleep. That wouldn't be nice. You know, that I think it's probably sound asleep, but still. I'm just trying to be nice about not making too much noise too late. That way I get the right answers, yeah. I'm succeeding in not being noisy, yeah. I am definitely succeeding. I can't even hear myself. But I can hear my dad snoring, so I guess I'm not being too noisy now. I can hear him snoring. So then I can turn up the volume a little bit on my voice. I'll try. But I think I'll just stop after this one. Then I don't have to worry about waking anyone up. I just like to catch up on a few. But now, after this one, I still have 6 missing. I think we'll count them. Count them to make sure that I'm right. It's just be nice to get them out of the way. Maybe I can make a video tomorrow during the day. Then I won't be bugging no one. But the way he's snoring right now, that is no problem. Yeah, 3,000 miles away. It's the video cycling. I'm sorry. I can't help that. Is it cycling for everyone, or is it maybe I've been on too long? I never know. I don't even know if there's a limit of how long I can make the videos. Hi Ross. I can't see when people come on, so I only see when you guys are talking and commenting. So by that I gathered that Ross came in. So I'm saying hi Ross. Just doing a little bit of catch up here. Catch up. I would like to be up to date. At least, I can feel that I'm at least up to date on one thing. Still be behind on everything else, but then at least one thing I'm up to date on. That would feel pretty good. Look at that. These colors are really striking together. It was just the three blind thing. I picked them in one go. So that's a nice. I like these three blind thing. Just picking the three colors out and going for it. I think that it's a funky thing. It's got potential of discovering new color combos that one hadn't really thought about before. So I kind of really enjoy doing that. And I think these colors are really good together. I think this one would be the one that corresponds with the wine red. Because this is the syrup one. And then we've got sort of a darker orange and a light blue that might be like an aqua. And then we can look pretty good to me together here. A really neat combination of colors. Thank you. Yeah, if you can see me, you could delivery. Another one bites the dust, yes. And then I will have 6 left. I just wish I could just do all 6 now and then be up to date and scan everything tomorrow and feel that hey, I'm there. But I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. Because I also don't want to be like total silence. I don't want to wake up and so I'm going to step after this one. But it would be nice as soon as I'm caught up in this one, then maybe I can start doing catch up. I really would like to start doing some catch up videos on the big Weirdie's. But since I've been doing a lot of videos recently, then I also run out of things to talk about. If I do like 3 hours in the daytime and then I go on to do the video in the evening, then I don't really have anything to say except for repeating myself from earlier on. That's boring too. Oh, that's great. That's great, Tina. You really dug into that backlog. Yeah, it's also, I think also one of the things is because I do my backlog live. But it would be nice, I think it would be nice if I have a video of each. I have to download videos, that's something that I haven't done for ages. Downloaded the videos of the lives. I've just been so backed up on everything. And now I have to find them different places, so now it's not even going to be that easy to find them. 77 from 218. Oof, I think I also have a lot from 218. These were really pretty colors together. I'm just going to hold it up so you can see it closer now. Look how radiant they are. How they just pop. And then the wee one here. Really great colors. So that was that one. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm missing 6. That was today's. This is for tomorrow. So maybe hopefully if I'm doing tomorrow I can do some extra pop-ups. And that was the 30th of July. That was the last one I'm missing. So yeah, this set of markers is great. I love it. Especially I love the colors because the colors are really radiant. In a lot of those 80 sets you get so many grays and browns, and this one I don't think that it's that many. It's not that overwhelming, you know, like if you look here, you know, it's quite radiant colors, all of them. There's very few grays and browns, just a little bit. But most of the colors are just really, really beautiful. So it's a really great set. Anyways, all believing, I'm leaving, I'm on a jet plane. So I'm gonna say thank you for tonight, and I hope you have a great evening, the rest of the evening, and that you sleep well when you get there. No, exactly, not too many grays and browns. It's perfect. So I'll say goodbye and have a great evening. And maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. Depends on how Tina's feeling tomorrow. We'll see about it tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. It's always hard to say goodbye.